The complete guide to sanctions on Russia and the SWIFT system. What are sanctions? Sanctions are a form of economic and trade penalties imposed by one country on another. They are usually implemented to punish the other country for not following international law. Sanctions can be taken by the United Nations, European Union, or individual countries. Sanctions can be either economic or trade sanctions. Economic sanctions are imposed to freeze assets, restrict trade, and limit financial transactions with the sanctioned country. Trade sanctions restrict imports and exports of goods from the sanctioned country. What is the SWIFT system? The SWIFT system is a global payment system that is used to transfer money between banks. The SWIFT system is a global payment system that provides secure and reliable information to financial institutions. The SWIFT network links more than 11,000 banks in 200 countries and territories. How do sanctions affect Russia? Sanctions are a form of economic warfare that countries impose on each other. They are an act of coercion, designed to change the behavior of the targeted country. In this case, the United Nations is blocking Russia access to the SWIFT system. The sanctions imposed on Russia have been a result of the country's involvement in the Ukrainian conflict and annexation of Crimea. The sanctions are not only affecting Russia but also its neighboring countries. The sanctions have led to a decrease in trade between Russia and Europe, which has resulted in lower GDP growth rates for all countries involved in this trade. Russia has responded by implementing counter-sanctions, which have led to a decrease in trade with European Union as well as other countries who supported the sanctions against them. This has resulted in lower GDP growth rates for all these countries as well. Conclusion: the future of sanctions on Russia and the SWIFT system. The future of sanctions on Russia and the SWIFT system is unclear. The United States and the European Union have imposed sanctions on Russia as a result of their invasion in Ukraine. However, these sanctions have not been effective in stopping Russian aggression. For more news and investing motivation, make sure to follow us at the Money Talk Show TV. And always, be blessed to invest in yourself.
Money Talk Show TV, where we make that money talk. Crypto news with investing, now that's some money talk.